I'm going to speak today about company registration process in India. The Ministry of Corporate Affairs have made the very simple process to register a company in India. What are the steps involved? The first step involved is getting minimum two directors. They need a PAN card copy, which is mandatory for all Indian and non-resident Indians, and they require a residential address proof on their name. The residential address proof and the name on the PAN card application should match. You cannot give the residential address proof of your father saying that I am staying along with him as an affidavit. That is not acceptable. The address proof should be on applicant name and he should have a PAN card, two color photographs. Once you provide us all these details, we will first apply for director identification number, taking the relevant signatures on the application form. Also apply for digital signature. Digital signature is a small PFX file which is encrypted and used for filing Ministry of Corporate Affairs returns and any communication with the MCA basically and with the income tax department. Now, director identification number, digital signature once done, we can apply for company name. You need to check the company name on MCA website whether that name is existing already or not. If the name is not existing, there are 90% chances that you will get that name. But the prefix of the name should have some meaning which we need to define while filing the company name. This completes the name approval process. Generally, it takes 2 to 3 days for the ministry to look into the name which we have given and then it will be approved. After the name approval, we file the charter of the company, which is memorandum and articles of association of the company. Memorandum generally defines the main objects of the company. This is very, very careful. Generally, a lot of consultants do not concentrate on this aspect. It has to define what object for which the company is registered. You can do everything relate with that everything based on those objects. Basically, you cannot go out of that those objects. Once you go out of those objects, your company object the action will be invalid. It will be ultra virus since it is not included in the memorandum. Therefore, drafting of the memorandum is the most important aspect. There where comes the professional role. And articles of association, again, articles of association is the important, very, very, very important internal rules and regulations of the company. These are defined under articles. Example, the shareholders, if they have to transfer the shares, they need to take the approval of the directors. Who are the first directors of the company? How mode of appointment of the auditor of the company? When will be the board meetings conducted? Example, 4 times in a year. And when will be the AGM will be conducted? All these things are defined and everything is very well defined in the articles of association. Once this is filed, if the Ministry of Corporate Affairs finds that some of the objects are inconsistent with the Form 1A defining, when you are filing Form 1A, you need to define what object are the company basically registered. So if the objects are not matching, then those objects, the Ministry of Corporate Affairs will ask you to delete those objects and then your memorandum gets registered. After memorandum articles gets registered, you will get a certificate of incorporation through email, and this completes the registration process of a company. You are legally entitled to do any business. And the balance formalities are applying for the company's PAN card. As soon as you apply for the company's PAN card, you are eligible to open a bank account, provided you obtain also a rubber seal or a company seal and director stamp and all. And generally the banker asks you for two color photographs, the ID proofs. Generally they ask for ID proofs and two color photographs and memorandum articles, certificate of incorporation, company's PAN card, applied acknowledgement, and also the rubber stamp for signing. And the challan for incorporation, since it is a online certificate which you are producing to the banker will insist on challan copies. And as soon as the bank account is open, then there are a lot of other registrations which are mandatory according to the business requirements, which cannot be generalized, like service tax, sales tax, shop and establishment license, trade license by GHMC, food license. There are many other licenses, so accordingly we can help you in getting all those licenses. For more information, just log on to registration hyderabad.com. Thank you.